Hello and welcome to another episode of I'm a Statman, brought to you by the Ought to Know Better podcast. Today you've got myself, Jay, and you've got the man himself, Stats, and my cat.
Brilliant! Brilliant comedy timing, Jay. Brilliant.
It's not made a sound all day, and every time I go on this podcast, this is what happens.
Brilliant.
Right,
yes.
I'm going to play the intro and I'm going to deal with the cat. Right back with
Brilliant.
you. Right, there we go. The cat's been dealt with. No animals have got any harm in the making of this podcast.
Love it.
So don't worry about that. Right, okay, so straight in, what did you think about the Saints game?
Strange game. So very reminiscent of a lot of our away games. I thought first half, Jay, it was a bit of a non-event. I thought Kiko came in, did a job. I know there were a lot that weren't happy that he was picked, but that's by the by, it's another issue. And I thought defensively were very good. Obviously disappointing to lose Llorente, but what a second half! What a great finish from Bamford for his first goal. And then he just literally the ball through from Rafinha was fantastic, and then for Bamford to just nick it between the goalkeeper's legs for 16th of the season, brilliant. And then the second goal, great goal from Tyler Roberts to get his first for the season. I think he needed that because he's come so close on so many occasions that he's got his first goal for the club in the Premier League. And look, 10 away victories is phenomenal for a football club that's just won promotion from the Championship, and they've obviously broken so many records this season. There's another to win the most away games in a Premier League season for a new promoted side in a 38 game season. So yeah, absolutely fantastic away performance, and we'll go on from there and on to this afternoon and the final curtain, as they say, for the West Bromwich Albion game this afternoon at an hour and 7 minutes away of the season.
Yeah, and as you say, the final curtain, not just for the season, but for a couple of players that are very dear to us fans these days. Pablo and Berardi.
Yeah, it's interesting because the term legend is used very loosely in sport. And obviously we've lost a lot of legends over the past 14 months, like Jack Charlton, Norman Hunter, Trevor Cherry, Peter Lorimer, and they were legends in their own way. Absolutely. Pablo Hernandez and Gaetano Berardi are legends in a different way. They've been part of a football club that have come out of the wilderness. And I was looking at, I tweeted yesterday, the team, well, not the team sheet, the squad lineup from that last game of the season in season 14-15 when Berardi was here, and the makeup of the squad was just completely different. You have the likes of Adrian, Brian Montenegro, Dario Del Fabro, so many players that probably were unheard of. Grande Ongoy as well, and you look at the squad now, it's chalk and cheese, and we're in the top half of the Premier League, which is absolutely fantastic. For what Marcelo Bielsa has done to this squad this season, and Berardi is massively has been a massive part of that, and also Pablo Hernandez. The term again, legend, is used very loosely. Wow, the goal he scored away at Swansea last season is the goal to me that took Leeds United on the verge to the return to the promised land of the Premier League where we are today. And they're both going to have standing ovations. It's going to be very different without them. I know they've not featured as much this season as either of them. But yeah, it's sad. It's always sad when two players that have done so much for the club and been part of something very, very, very special, especially winning promotion last season, and they'll go with all our best wishes. And I think the moment, I said this last night on the podcast, the moment Berardi's career changed was that game against Chelsea back in 14-15 with a sick note 6. I think Berra had an injury that day. He got on the coach, and lo and behold, he went off to Chelsea. He was on the bench that particular day, and Hernandez had just scored so many goals, so many important goals, so many nutmegs. It's just been phenomenal this season, and It's sad. It's always sad, and it'll be sad when God leaves us. That'll be the hardest one to take. That'll be the real hardest one. I don't think it'll be for a couple of seasons at least. I think he wants to get Leeds into Europe next season. He's just been mobbed.
Have a go at that. I think
yeah, so do I. I think he's just been mobbed outside the hotel. But yeah, it's sad time. And look, they both have brilliant careers, and they're both part of something that this club has achieved very, very special last time out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you went down to give the players a ovation and whatnot, didn't you? Before the game?
Yes, I've just come back from the Doubletree to see the players. Obviously, no Robin Koch there, no Diego Llorente there, and no Matthias Klick. I think they're on leave ahead of the Euros. But yeah, great little ovation for the players. Nice little crowd gathering outside the Doubletree Hotel and give them a send off. Obviously, I'm not on the ground this afternoon. I'll be there hopefully back in August for the first game of the season next year. But yeah, just nice to see so many smiling faces, and it's amazing to think today, Jay, is 4 years since Andrea took sole charge of this wonderful football club, and the transformation has been unbelievable. Bringing Marcelo Bielsa and some of the players he's brought in is absolutely fantastic, and yeah, can't wait for next season. It's a shame that the season's ending to come into brilliant form. We're on a brilliant run from the last 10 games. I think only Liverpool probably have more points than us. But yeah, it's really nice to see so many smiling faces, because we've all lived through the sad times, the bad times, the Histons, the Herefords, the horrible times, the Cheltenhams and what have you. Today is all about celebrating the careers of Pablo Hernandez and Antonio Berardi, and what a season they've had as well. To be where they are in the Premier League is phenomenal.
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at it now, it's what we've done this season has been beyond even my wildest dreams. I think most people would say that. The fact that we've got to this point and we're a bit disappointed but didn't quite make Europe. Do you know what I mean? Who would have thought that?
Yeah, I think for me, I don't want to be in Europe because we're not ready. And this new European Conference League, which I know nothing about, I think kicks off in mid-July. And it's mid-June now, comes to the end of mid-May, should I say. You've then got the Euros. You're going to have, we've already had 4 call-ups in Matthias Klick, Robin Koch, Diego. Has Llorente been called up yet? I think he has.
I think he has.
Yeah. And Gianni Alioschi. And Melié's obviously been called up. Yeah, Melié's been called up for the French under-21s as well. So, yeah, I don't want to be in Europe. I want to come back. It was a very strange pre-season last time out because we'd won the promotion, won the championship. You had like 3 weeks off, and then all of a sudden they're back in ahead of the start of the new season. So, yeah, you want a full pre-season because it's quite scary what this club could actually do next season. I don't mean by winning the championship. I don't think we're not that level yet. Although we did win away at Manchester City with 10 men, thanks to Lee's Bodju at Dallas. Yeah. What I mean is, I actually think we could actually do some damage as far as the top 6 goes next year. Keep Bielsa, get him signed and sealed, which I'm sure the club will announce next week, all being well, touch wood. So yeah, it's exciting. We've never been in this situation. Even last summer, we didn't know what to expect going into the Premier League, and it's really exciting. I can't wait. I think no Leeds United fan can wait for pre-season to start. Fixtures are out in 4 or 5 weeks. I think June the 16th they come out at 9 a.m. So yeah, we're all raring to go. And yeah, it's just, you can tell by the smile on my face. It's just really, really exciting time to be a Leeds United supporter. And we've waited 16 years to come out of the doldrums, and now we're back in it, and we've had another season of brilliantness, if that's a word, and we'll go again in August. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. It's great time to be a Leeds United supporter, and long may that continue.
Oh, it's fantastic. And as you say, we could really do something next year. I mean, I would not be surprised to see us get into Europe next year, provided.
I actually think you'll be right. I actually think, as daft as it sounds, this team could do some real damage next season. Full season for the likes of Rodrigo and for Rafinha, full pre-season. And they have just announced the team. Just bear with me 1 second. Leeds United say goodbye. I know they've not put the team out just yet. No. I'm just trying to get started. This is live. This is what happens when you go live. When you're announcing teams and what have you. So we are just waiting for the.
We've tried to time it.
The starting line up right. It's just coming on my Twitter any second. I don't know if you. Yes, I don't know if you can get the team up on your Twitter yet, but it looks like Berardi and Pablo Hernandez both start for Leeds United, which it had to be. It had to be.
What a picture!
I'm just waiting for the full lineup to load up on my screen.
What a picture of Pablo they've used.
I can't see it. Mine's not come up just yet. I'm just waiting for it to load.
So it's showing Casilla, Ayling,
starting 11 now. Today we've been
Cooper, Alioski, Phillips,
Cooper,
Dallas,
Alioski, Phillips,
Harrison,
Dallas, Harrison, Rafinha. Oh, he's dropped Paddy.
Wow.
He's dropped Paddy to the bench. My girlfriend will be fuming. He dropped Paddy to the bench.
That's
no!
I'm not.
He dropped Paddy to the bench. No, Emma will be fuming. Hey, on the bench, we've got Ian Meslier, Ian Pervade, Patrick James Bamford. Yes.
Jamie Bamford. Yeah. Scarf on
I can't believe he dropped it, but hey ho.
Well.
Yes. No Bamford. Rodrigo on attack. Hernandez, Berardi. Start. Have they announced who the captain is? Because my screen's not loading.
Doesn't say there
at the moment. I'm guessing it might be Pablo will be captain.
I would love that.
This is live radio for you. This is live podcast for you.
Well, that's it. You know, we're at the mercy of Leeds United right now. Don't think it says who's the captain. No, well, it says Captain Liam Cooper on the Leeds website release. So I don't know whether they've just said that because
so Coops will be captain. So Hernandez and Berardi.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I'll tell you what, I wish I were there to give them an ovation, but there you go. The 8,000 in the ground are going to have to make up for the rest of us.
We can't be all there. But do you know what? They're going to have the fans that are there. It's kick off in less than 58 minutes. I'm stunned he dropped Bamford.
Yeah, it's a shocker, that, isn't it? I mean, I'm not completely shocked because if he clearly likes Rodrigo and wants to let him settle in a bit and give him a run, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I'm glad to see him start, to be fair, and Paddy does.
But it's also a thing for the future as well to look at what Rodrigo is like in attack. So we're all looking forward to it. I think it's on BT Sport 2 or 3. I don't even know what channel. I lose track of last days of the season because I don't know what's going on, to be honest, Jay.
It's a bit of
I think it's on BT 2, which I think is 414. So
there is so much to be said.
It really is. I think I'm just a bit all routined all out. But yeah, there's your team news. I'm absolutely delighted that Pablo Hernandez and Gaetano Berardi get one more start each. And I think it's right for them to hopefully go out in a play. Someone did say to me that Hernandez will get a penalty and Berardi will get sent off in the 93rd minute for Kung Fu kicking somebody.
Probably the referee.
So, yes. Yes,
go out in style.
It wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, really looking forward to it. We've timed this really well.
Yeah, definitely. So having seen that lineup now, then, it now seems like a good time to get your prediction.
I'm going to stick to my prediction, what I've said all week. And this has never happened in footballing history. Well, I don't think it's happened in Leeds United history, where we've won the same game, home and away by the same scoreline. As what I'm going to say. I'm going to go 5-0. I just fancy it.
Oh,
I just really fancy it to go and absolutely put a message out today and just really go for it.
Absolutely, I'd love to see that. Well, obviously, I always stick with my 4-1 because I'm certain it has to come at some point. But last game of the season, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm astounded it's not happened once. We've been so close. Oh, here we look.
We have. I bet you were wishing a Burnley goal the other week when we were 4-0 up in the last minute.
Oh, honestly, I've never wanted somebody to score against Leeds so badly. I just wanted my 1-4-1.
Yeah, so, I know.
Gilly's popped up.
There you go. Let's see. But yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah. It's Bamford that I hate now instead of Cooper.
Yeah, looking forward to today. I know. Bamford's had a great season, 16 goals. Brilliant. Just I can't say how much of a brilliant season it's been because it's been phenomenal from start to finish. And well, let's get this one done, get the result done, get the football played, and let's move on to the summer. The big question is still question marks over the likes of Tyler Roberts and Gianni Alioski to see what they do with them. But yeah, let's go for it. Let's really go for it. 4-1 is the most common on the board prediction. I've gone 4. I've gone 5-0. I just fancy it. Just really fancy 5-0. I could be completely wrong.
We've got, I think it's Lucas.
I very nearly went.
Lucas Smarty battling it out for the top spot in our predictions league, I think. So
I very nearly went 7-0, but I think that'd probably be too much. But yeah, very much looking forward to it. And let's see what we get.
It'll be nice to be the team that sees Big Sam down. That's, I'm quite pleased with that.
Yes. Well, he's never lost to Ellen Rose.
He's never lost to Ellen Rose.
He kind of knew. No, he's had 3 visits, 2 wins, 1 draw. Yeah, so 4 visits for this season. Something like that. Something like that. But yeah, really looking forward. It's been a great season. I can't thank everybody enough. And yeah, let's see what we get, and let's go out in style. Let's get the 3 points this afternoon. And yeah, let's see what we get.
So I think you and Luke like to do a little thing where you tell us players who've played for both teams. So
yes,
you've got some for
do you know what?
I
ran in and I thought, crikey, I've got 5 players. So I've got 5 players that play for both Leeds and West Brom. I'll start with Scott Carson, who played a couple of games for Leeds, and then he had a spell at West Brom. Carl Bartley, I don't know if he's playing today. I'm not seeing the West Bromwich Albion team as of yet, but obviously he's captain both sides. The great Johnny Giles, who's played for both teams as well in the 70s. Jake Livermore, who had a loan spell at Ellen Road in the 2010-2011 season, and obviously he's at West Bromwich Albion now, vice captain. And the last one is a player that Leeds bought from West Brom in the 2004-05 season, Sean Gregan.
Oh, aye.
So yes, there's one, a blast from the past. I don't think he was eternally liked. Yeah, eternally liked at Ellen Road. But there you go. So yeah, there's 5. And you can also have had Rob Hulse and of course Tyler Roberts as well, who we bought from West Brom in January 2018. So big Tyro, he'll get another goal coming off the bench for Leeds today. But yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait for the game. I'm really buzzing now, with excitement, and bring it on.
Absolutely. Well, we're knocking on a bit, and I don't want to keep you too long because I can see you're eager to get into your sort of pre-match routine here, Stats. So,
I am.
Give us some of your Mad Dog statistical magic. Let's have some of that.
Yes, yeah. As I said, we've scored 59 goals this season, which is the most in the 38-game league season for a newly promoted side in the Premier League. No Premier League side has won 4 on the trot as a newly promoted side, and one I'm just going to tweet out. Stuart Dallas and Luke Ayling become the first 2 Leeds United players to start every Premier League game since Gary Kelly in season 1994 to 1995. So plenty to go on, and we're looking to the double over West Brom for the first time since 87-88 season. So yeah, that's sort of my last load of stats for this season. Are we doing anything for the Euros at all? Have you got any plans for the Euros? Or
we haven't made anything concrete up yet for what we're doing. We will still be doing the main pod. We'll have something to talk about, no doubt. And us being such nice guys and girls, we won't want to leave people without an opportunity to listen to us through the summer. So we'll be there as always.
As always, we're here, there, and everywhere. And I just want to say thank you for all the support this season. It's been really good fun being part of this. Hopefully you'll enter my quiz, as you can see it going along the screen, tomorrow around about 7:30. So I'll hopefully look forward to that. All the money goes to Mind. So yeah, really looking forward to that. And yeah, just thank you for everyone, and thank you for all the support everyone's given me this season.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Stats. You've been great for the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been good fun, this, and
yes,
I'm really glad that we all got into it and got started with it, because it's done me a hell of a lot of good. I don't know about you.
And it's good, and it's good fun.
It is, and it's nice to be able to chat about the football when you can't go to the football. And I think and things like that.
It's helped through COVID as well. To keep everyone going and what have you. So yeah, thank you for all the views, thank you for everything, and hopefully do it all again in August.
Absolutely. And just to round off, I was going to mention your quiz, but you beat me to it. So get involved in that, folks. It should be good fun.
Yes.
And it's for a good cause as well, isn't it?
Yeah, all the process go to mind. So yeah, very much looking forward to some tough questions in there. I don't know what the levels of knowledge is like, but very much looking forward to it.
I imagine it'll be a mixed bag.
Yes, it's good. It's all good fun. All good fun.
It certainly is. Because today's a bit chaotic and people are here, there, and everywhere, we will have a Berardi and Coke after the game, so join us for that.
Yes.
No idea who's on it at this point in time because nobody seems to know where anybody is at the moment. So that's going to be fun. Somebody will be there. It might be me. We'll see. See who draws the short straw.
It's a strange
join us for that if you want to, and we'll be there as always. And final note, playoffs. Very nice not to be involved, and thanks to Brom for taking
horrendous,
our place,
isn't it? Yeah,
we'll
leave them for everybody else.
And on that note, I will say goodbye.
Lovely, thanks, Jay.
Cheers, Stats. Thanks a
lot. Take care. Bye.